Number 21. So right away, this is not going to be as apparent to multiply as this factor. So if you're just scared about factoring, you can always just do completing the square quadratic formula. I'm going to do this by factoring though. So first, I'm going to multiply 7 times negative 6. You could do 42. So 7 times 6. We get 42 negative. So what multiplies to negative 42, but adds to negative 19. So this would scare a lot of people, but don't be too harsh on yourself. Use your calculator for this if you're, if you don't know multiplication facts. 1 and 42 is right away no. 2 and 21. Ooh, look at that, 2 and 21. That looks like a good one. 1 has to be negative, 1 has to be positive. I'm going to make the 21 negative. Let's just see. 21 minus, or negative 21 times 2. We get negative 42. Look at that. That wasn't too bad. Just try to go at his approach, and it shouldn't be too bad, okay? So I'm going to do this by grouping, a good skill, especially when we get into polynomials, which we'll get into shortly. We are going to take a little detour to the logarithms, but let's get off from there. So we get 7x squared, and our middle term is going to change to be these two terms, and you're going to see why. I'm going to pair up minus 21x plus 2x. Well, look at that. Isn't that the same as this? Minus 6 equals 0. And since I'm using the grouping method, group the first two terms, second two terms, and we go from there. The GCF between these is a 7x, so we pull out a 7x, and we get x minus 3. GCF between 2 and 6 is a 2. We get x minus 3. And the GCF between 7x and 2 is x minus 3 and x minus 3. So we pull it to the left, and we get x minus 3 on the left and 7x plus 2 on the right. We're going to solve it using the zero product property. X minus 3 equals 0, x equals 3 when we add it over. Then we have 7x plus 2 equals 0. Subtract the 2, we get 7x equals negative 2, divided by 7, and we get x is equal to negative 2 sevenths. So x is equal to the set of negative 2 sevenths, comma, 3